Hey everybody, it's Jeff from New York, and today we're diving into one of the best kept secrets in Atlantic City, and honestly one of the smartest ways to experience this town without breaking the bank. We're talking about happy hours at the hotels and casinos all across Atlantic City just in time for the 2026 summer season. Now, I've said it before, and I'll say it again, if you've ever wanted to try one of those big name restaurants you've seen on this channel, or perhaps something on Jersey Jeff Eats, the other channel here on the New York network, but didn't have the time or didn't want to drop full dinner prices, this is how you do it. Happy hours is your way in. Smaller portions, lower prices, same kitchens, same chefs, same experience, and in a lot of cases, you're getting some of the best bites on the menu at a fraction of the price. Now, real quick before we get rolling, this video is focused specifically on hotels and casinos only. Happy hours at bars and restaurants around town will be a separate video that will follow on this channel soon. They have some of the best food and deals, so stay tuned for that. The happy hours I'm showing in this video include both food and drinks, so if it's a bar that has a couple drink specials, they won't be included, but there are several bars around town that have drink specials and don't serve food. This video is all about the restaurants and bars that serve both food and drinks during happy hour. And the menus and pricing are accurate as of right now for the spring and summer 2026 season. So if you really want to be updated last minute, just do a check on their website and you'll have updates on what's being offered and the prices. But as of right now, everything's pretty accurate. Another note, some places don't promote their happy hour online. I don't know why, but some of them don't. So if it's not listed here, that's probably why. Also, the food you see on the screen may not always be part of the happy hour menu, but the menus themselves and pricing, that's all accurate as of this upload. And of course, things can change again, so always check ahead if you want to check out what's being offered and the deals. And as always in videos like this on my channel, if you're interested in seeing the menu in detail, I will show you all the menus being offered here. Just put your video on pause and you can read the entire thing. I did a lot of homework here, guys, so you don't have to. Just watch the video, get some information, and check out some of these places. You'll have a great time, trust me. So now we're going to head down to the Tropicana. We'll start at the southern end of the boardwalk and work our way back north to the ocean, checking out all the happy hours in between. And then after that, we'll head over to the marina side of town. Okay, first up is Broadway Burger Bar. Their happy hour is at the bar only from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day. A good selection of food items, all $8 or less, and again, that's at the bar only, as a lot of these happy hours are. And by the way, I've eaten at most of these restaurants, so if you want like a video in detail of each place, just head on over to the Jersey Jeff Eats channel and look them up. By the way, this is a great place to start. Classic comfort food. You got sliders, wings, loaded fries, beer specials. Perfect spot if you want something quick, casual, and filling. Next up is Carmine's, and they have a taster's menu. It's from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. and then from 10 p.m. to close, Monday through Friday at the bar only. Lots of food choices from $9 and less. I've done the happy hour here. It was fantastic. This is family style Italian, and this is interesting for happy hour because you're getting access to a high-end large portion restaurant, but in smaller, more manageable bites. Great sauces, classic dishes, very popular spot. The Chelsea 5 happy hour bar menu includes beer, sangria, and other types of wine, all at $8 a glass or less. A nice selection of food items as well, all at $8 or less, and again at the bar or the patio only. Also on these menus are the hours of the happy hour, if you'd like to again pause it so you can see when these happy hour specials take place. Chelsea 5 Gastropub is modern, upscale, and a great vibe. Craft cocktails, elevated bar food, nice presentation. This one feels a little more like a night out, even during happy hour. The Tropicana is a happy hour powerhouse, and on top of everything we're covering here, they're still running their Passport happy hour promotion. If you haven't seen that video, definitely check it out here on the channel. It adds another layer of deals and rewards on top of what we're talking about today. Next up is Cuba Libre. They're offering up craft cocktails, house wines, and beer for $8 or less, and different types of bar bites for $8, $7.50, or $6.50 each. One of the most fun atmospheres in the Tropicana, Latin-inspired dishes, mojitos, tapas-style plates. This is a great social happy hour spot, music, energy, and a good crowd. Il Verdi is offering up a great happy hour, including oysters and shrimp cocktail, bruschetta, and all different kinds of wines and stuff. And this is a great example of a great restaurant where if you don't want to spend a fortune or you don't have that much time, check out their happy hour. The happy hour has an Italian fine dining feel. It's wine focused, smaller plates, a more relaxed vibe, perfect if you want something a little bit more quieter. Right next door to Il Verdi is Asu Asian Tavern, and they're offering up a whole bunch of nice small plates, all $9.99. They have some nice traditional rolls at $9.99, and some sake, bottled beer, or draft beer, all for $6. This is a happy hour sleeper, Asian fusion, sushi, noodle dishes, a very solid option if you want to try something different other than the usual bar food. Over at Wild Honey Smokehouse and Tavern, they're offering up some $5 draft and bottled beers, as well as some bar bites starting at $7 and a lot of them for $5. It's a really nice selection too. They've got barbecue, smoked meats, bold flavors. This is one of those spots where happy hour can actually turn into a full meal real quick. Moving up the boardwalk, we hit one of the most recognizable properties in town, Caesars Atlantic City. First up, Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen. Now I want you to pay close attention to their menus. Caesars calls this a happy hour over at Hell's Kitchen, but if you look at the prices, I'm not too sure about that, but they do have a great selection. Beer is $7. A lot of the cocktails start at about $14 and go up to $16, $17. And as far as the bar bites, they've got a Caesar salad for $13 and some Wagyu meatballs for $27. Happy hour? I don't know if they can call it that. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Caesars for years has had issues with affordable casual dining. But again, if you always wanted to try the place but was always worried that you couldn't afford it, this might be your opportunity. Now, over at Gordon Ramsay's Pub and Grill on the other side of the casino, pretty much the same thing, although the drinks are a little bit cheaper. We have draft beer for $5 and tap wine for $7. But again, the bar bites close to $20 each. But you can't deny this place's British pub vibe. Now we'll head downstairs to Morton's Steakhouse, a little bit more affordable than Hell's Kitchen upstairs, and their cocktails I think are around $10 each. They have a nice wine selection and some bar bites at about $12, $15, somewhere around there. If you ask me, this is a great restaurant. It's upscale and it's a much better bargain than the Hell's Kitchen upstairs. And again, this is a high-end steakhouse, and this is where happy hour really shines. You get access to premium quality without premium pricing, and believe me, I've heard nothing but great things about Morton's happy hour. Have you been? Leave a comment below. Next, we're going back upstairs to Nobu for their Tenoshi Hour, as they call it. Again, it's kind of expensive, but Nobu, one of the most expensive restaurants in town. So again, if you want to experience it, happy hour might be the time. They have specialty cocktails for about $12 beers at about $7, and hot and cold bites for about $15 and less. So again, a great time to check this place out. They've got great sushi, Japanese small plates, and a beautiful presentation. And again, if you always wanted to try Nobu, happy hour is the best time to do it. Finally at Caesars, we have Super Frico. Again, not an inexpensive happy hour, but if you always wanted to try it out, now's a good time. They have wines by the glass are $10. They have a Pool Boy specialty cocktail for $10, and draft beers are $8, and they have some small bites, $20 each. Super Frico is unique, artistic, kind of wild. It's an Italian-American fusion restaurant with creative dishes, a fun atmosphere. This one's more about the experience. So next up is Bally's, and it's going to be a quick stop. Only two restaurants over at Bally's advertising a happy hour. First up is Jerry Longo's Meatballs and Martinis, classic Italian-American. It's got meatballs and pasta and martinis, comfort food done right. And again, all these videos are available on the Jersey Jeff Eats video if you want to see me sit down and have a nice cocktail and meal at these places. Jerry Longo's Meatballs and Martinis offers up a breaking bread menu, which isn't part of their happy hour, but it's a price-fixed menu. And they have 4 courses, appetizer, salad, entree, and dessert. That's Sundays only from 4 to 9 p.m. and it's $45 a person. Not a bad deal. Their happy hour menus include cocktails at $10, wine at $8 a glass, and beer starting at $5. They also have some very nice bar bites starting at somewhere in the neighborhood of $10. And again, the food here is very good if you want to check that video out. Next up is Park Place Prime. I've never eaten here, but I've heard good things about it. I did go to Guy Fieri's Chop House when it was here. That was very good, but again, this is a completely different place now. I do know this is a very popular happy hour, and the beer prices start at about $5, cocktails $10. And they have quite a large selection of light bites with oysters and clams starting at $2 each, and most of the other things going around somewhere in the average of $10. It's a pretty good happy hour, and again, I've heard good things about this one. Park Place Prime is a good steakhouse. It's upscale, clean, a modern feel, another solid, try it without committing to a full dinner spot. Next up, what I always call the most underrated hotel and casino in town, Resorts, and Resorts has got a lot going on as far as happy hours. I've also always said that it's got the perfect blend of restaurants, everything from a full-fledged food court to high-class Italian dining and steakhouse as well. Really good selection of restaurants here at Resorts. But this video, all about the happy hours. First up is Breadsticks, home of the best French onion soup I've ever had. Unfortunately, not on the happy hour menu, but take my word for it or watch the video. Specialty cocktails during happy hour are only $9, and you have a nice choice, a nice selection of them, and appetizers, $9 or less, including buffalo wings and chicken tenders and sweet corn tamale cakes and mozzarella. It's a really good menu at a good price. Places like this put the happy in the happy hour. Next up is Chicken Guy. Yes, Guy Fieri's Chicken Guy has a happy hour. Occasionally, I guess there's some food items on the menu, which is why I'm mentioning it, because their happy hour says plus other specials. But they do have $5 margaritas and $5 draft beers. Can't beat a $5 margarita. I don't know how they make it, but you can't beat a $5 margarita, especially right on the boardwalk. Chicken Guy, fried chicken, sauces, and big flavor. And, well, $5 margaritas during happy hour. From one extreme to the other, next up is Cielo, that's how I pronounce it, at the restaurant Capriccio. This is a wonderful Italian restaurant with rave reviews, and we always voted the best casino restaurant in the country. And I believe that's USA Today, so there you go. No disrespect, but we're not talking chicken guy here. This is a really high-class joint with wonderful praise, and listen to these prices. $4 domestic beer, $6 cocktails, bar bites that are like $10 and less. I mean, if you ever wanted to go to Capriccio and didn't want to, spend a fortune, then this happy hour is definitely for you. I have yet to do this happy hour. On my next trip to Atlantic City, it's at the top of my list. Right across the way from Capriccio is Dougherty's Raw Bar and Steakhouse. They also have a happy hour, one of my favorite happy hours. If you follow the channel, you know that it's one of my favorite. They actually have two happy hours, a regular happy hour and a late night happy hour. So take it from me as far as this one, great food, great drinks, great prices. Insider tip, order the crab fingers. Our happy hours at Resorts Hotel and Casino continue on to the Landshark Bar and Grill happy hour. I know earlier in the video I said that I wouldn't be discussing bars and lounges that were only serving drinks for happy hour, or happy hour specials I should say, but the Landshark Bar and Margaritaville will be two exceptions since they're very popular places. And if I did every bar and lounge in town that only did drink specials, this video would be about 6 hours long. In any event, Landshark Bar is doing $5.50 domestic drafts and $6.50 specialty drafts, and then they're also doing some cocktails as well as house wine and sangria as well. And right across the way from Landshark Bar and Grill is the sister restaurant Margaritaville, both indoor-outdoor dining venues. Again, this happy hour at Margaritaville only serving up drink specials according to their website. Same exact drink specials as across the way at the Landshark. Of course, both Landshark Bar and Grill and Margarita offer up burgers, an outdoor feel, some frozen drinks, an island vibe, and some fun energy. And last but not least is the Musaki Happy Hour. Musaki is the sushi bar right when you walk into resorts, and they have a bar happy hour with lots of beers and wines and a couple cocktails, all within the $6 to $9 price range, and also a lot of bar bites, a lot of Japanese bar bites, all around, I'm going to say, between $9 and $12. Mukashi offers up some Japanese food, of course, sushi, some clean flavors, and it's a great place to hang out when you're meeting with friends right at the entrance to resorts. Next up, as we continue our trek north on the boardwalk, is Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. And first up is Council Oak Steaks and Seafood. They're offering up some $5 draft beers, some $12 cocktails, as well as some other drinks, and all kinds of fun bar bites, including a Council Oak shaved ribeye sandwich for $12. That sounds really good. Also, if you pause that menu, on the bottom you'll see something called the Sinatra's Chocolate Cigar, which is with a whiskey ganache for $8. That's very intriguing. Of course, Council Oak is elegant, high-end, and offers up quality cuts seafood as well as steaks. Next up at Hard Rock is Il Molino. Now, they don't offer a happy hour, but they have a fixed price menu Sunday through Thursday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's 3 courses, $61 per person, $29 per child, 12 and under. Il Molino, of course, classic Italian and with a known name and a very strong, good reputation. And next up is the Japanese restaurant right next to Council Oak. It's called Kuro, and it's a modern Japanese restaurant with beautiful presentations and a creative menu, as well as a happy hour. Cocktails are $12, bartender's choice of wines is $12, and of course there's lots of Japanese bar bites available as well. Prices range between $9 and $13 for the bar bites. Then over on the boardwalk, we have the somewhat new terrace at the Hard Rock. Now the terrace is a really cool new space, and their happy hour is technically just an hour long from 4 to 5 p.m., but they offer up some great boardwalk food, including kettle chips, hot dogs, chili cheese fries, cheese pizzas, pepperoni pizzas, all for under $10. And of course, their drink menu, lots of different cocktails for $9. It's a great buy, great views, right on the boardwalk. And finally, with regards to happy hours over at the Hard Rock, we have the Yo-Yo Noodle Bar. Their happy hours are from 4 to 6 p.m. every day at the Yo-Yo Bar, as well as the lounge. And the happy hour is great. You can get a little sample of everything. Everything on the menu is $10 or less, with the exception of a couple different sakis. Yo-Yo Noodle Bar is casual, fast, and flavor-packed. And if you're a player here at the Hard Rock, it's usually comped. Finally, at the northern tip of the boardwalk, we have the Ocean Casino Resort. We'll check this place out and then head on over to the marina side of town. Amada, of course, known for their tapas. Tapas are little Spanish plates, and being of somewhat Spanish descent, my grandmother on my father's side was from Spain. My grandfather on my father's side was from São Paulo, Brazil. So quite a combination there, but definitely a little on the Spanish side. By the way, my mom's side of the family, 100% Polish. But we're not here to discuss my heritage, we're here to discuss happy hour. And Amada's got a nice one with some Spanish wines, including sangrias, all for like $7, around $7. And of course, those delicious tapas, all between, I'm going to say, $10 and $15. The next happy hour up at Ocean is Chez Frites. Kudos to Chez Frites, who has a pretty unusual and very tempting happy hour menu, including a charcuterie board for $14. They also have cheesesteak Mornier. Now this is a steakhouse, so that cheesesteak should be pretty tasty, as well as lots of other unusual items at reasonable prices. Don't let the name scare you away. Chez Frites is French-inspired, but simple and done right. Really not pretentious at all. And finally, at the Ocean Casino Resort, well, as far as happy hours are concerned, is Ocean Steak. They have vodka or gin your way for $10, beer of the day $7, wine of the day $9, and a whole bunch of bar bites between, I'm going to say, $16 and $9. Alrighty guys, with regards to this video, it's time to leave the boardwalk and head over to the marina side of town. Our first stop is going to be the Borgata. Now, I don't know if the Borgata is being secretive about their happy hours, which would make no sense whatsoever, but they're only showing 2 of them on their website, one over at Angeline's, and they don't even have a happy hour. It's called Simon Says Thursdays. Simon, of course, Michael Simon, the owner of Angeline. They show a menu, but no prices, so I don't know about this happy hour, but if you want more details, give them a call. I'd say check out their website, but I already did. There's not much there. I don't know much about this event, but judging by the name, Simon Thursdays, I'm thinking if you're here any other day of the week, you're not going to see it. The other happy hour showing up on the Borgata website is over at B Prime. And again, more mystery here. The happy hour at B Prime says, join us for happy hour at B Prime Steakhouse featuring our exclusive lounge menu. Enjoy craft beers, fine wine, elevated bites, and expertly crafted sushi at a discounted rate. They don't tell you what it is. They don't tell you how much it costs. Alrighty, let's head on over to Harrah's. First up at Harrah's is Coastal Craft Kitchen. Wines and beer are $5.99 and all house liquor is $7.99, and there's a whole bunch of eats anywhere from $9.99 down to $5.99, including a shrimp po' boy, which is one of my favorites, as well as a chipotle chicken cheesesteak, so it sounds like a pretty decent menu at a decent price. Next up at Harrah's is Gordon Ramsay Steak. This place doesn't have a happy hour, it's called a social hour, so I guess you don't have to arrive happy or anything. And I guess you're not going to be happy because there's no discounts on drinks. This is all bar bite related food. And then there's La Strada at the Shore, right next to Gordon Ramsay Steak. Beers $5.99, martinis $7.99, that's not bad at all. A highball is $7.99, and a glass of wine $10.99. They obviously focus on wines here. And they have a whole bunch of bar bites, all mostly $12.99. They're calling it a highball. What's the difference between a highball and a cocktail? Leave a comment below. Alrighty, last but certainly not least, let's head over to the Golden Nugget. First up is the Chart House with beautiful views of the Farley Marina and the Atlantic City Boardwalk skyline in the background. I apologize for the menu, it's difficult to read in the video, and it's pretty difficult to read period, but wines start at about $8, cocktails start at about $9, beers start at about $5.50, and that's the best I can read. I guess most of the bar bites are between $10 and $12. Dos Caminos, the Golden Nugget Mexican restaurant, is up next. I had a great meal here several months ago, and again, that video is available on the Jersey Jeff Eats channel, so check it out. As far as our happy hour is concerned, a nice simple menu. It has $8 food and $10 food, has $6 beer, $8 wine, and $8 margaritas. I like Dos Caminos, lots of fun energy, and it's right across from my favorite slot machine in Atlantic City. Who knows which one that is? Leave a comment below. Next up is Lily's Noodles, Asian Cuisine, and Sushi, directly across from Dos Caminos and right on the casino floor. Lily's is offering up a nice selection for their happy hour, including half-price bottles of sake, house sake $5 a drink, domestic bottled beer $5, imported beer $6, house wine $7, specialty drinks $9, and a whole bunch of small plates, skewers, and sushi rolls, all under $10. And finally, last but not least, the last happy hour in town as far as this video is concerned and hotels and casinos are concerned. Again, another video is going to follow up with happy hours in restaurants and bars around town, but this is the last one for the hotels and casinos. It's here at the Golden Nugget, and it's at Vic and Anthony's. Some people say the best happy hour in town. Have you been? Leave a comment below. The happy hour menu has $12 cocktails, domestic beers at $6, imported beers at $7, and glasses of wine at $9, and a whole bunch of nice bar food. Most of it $12, $10, and even cheaper. Wait, I hate the word cheap. Let's just say less expensive. So there you have it, guys. Happy hours all across Atlantic City's casinos and hotels, and honestly, this is one of the best ways to experience this town. You can try multiple restaurants in one trip, save some money, explore the menus, and find your favorites for future visits. And like I said, I'm not done with the happy hours. I'm going to cover the happy hours outside of the hotels and casinos, the local bars, the hidden gems, the neighborhood spots in an upcoming video, so stay tuned for that as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and share it on your social media. I did all the homework for you, so all you have to do is watch the video. I hope you get to enjoy some of these happy hours in the upcoming 2026 summer season here in Atlantic City. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you around the city.